Ladies and gentlemen, distinguished guests, and fellow dreamers, what an incredible honor it is to stand before you today, to speak about a topic that I know deep in my heart has the power to change not just your day, but your entire life. And that topic is rising above challenges. Because let's face it, life isn't always smooth sailing. The reality is that we all face challenges. We all face moments where the road ahead seems unclear or impossibly difficult. But here's the truth: challenges are not barriers, they are stepping stones. They are the keys to your growth, your transformation, and your ultimate success. Now, some of you might be sitting there thinking, I've heard all this before, I know challenges are inevitable, but how do I actually get through them? And I get it. It's easy to hear motivational quotes or read a self-help book, but what does that mean in real terms? How do you take these concepts and turn them into something actionable that you can use today? Well, I'm here to give you the tools, the strategies, and the mindset that will help you not just survive through your challenges, but thrive because of them. And let me tell you, it's possible. I've seen people transform their lives, and I believe that transformation is waiting for you too. Let's start with mindset. Tony Robbins famously says, the only limit to your impact is your imagination and commitment. I want you to think about that for a moment. Everything starts with how you perceive your challenges. Your mind is the most powerful tool you have, and the way you interpret the events in your life determines how you will respond. Think of challenges as opportunities, not obstacles. When you face adversity, you have two choices. You can choose to react as if the world is out to get you, or you can choose to rise above it. This isn't about ignoring the pain or pretending things aren't hard. It's about choosing to take control of the situation and reframe it. Ask yourself, what can I learn from this? What is this challenge trying to teach me? Every difficulty you encounter is simply a lesson in disguise, and if you can shift your perspective to see it as such, you empower yourself to handle it with confidence and resilience. It is in your moments of decision that your destiny is shaped, and I couldn't agree more. The decisions you make today will determine the life you lead tomorrow. When faced with a challenge, it's easy to fall into the trap of indecision or inaction. But decisions are the currency of success. The decision to move forward, to keep going, to not give up, is what separates the people who thrive from those who stagnate. Here's a secret: your challenges do not define you, your decisions do. Whether you succeed or fail is not based on the size of the obstacle in front of you, but on the size of the commitment you make to yourself to keep moving forward no matter what. You see, every great leader, every great achiever, every person who has ever overcome significant hardship has done so because they made a decision to rise above. They chose to act despite the fear, the uncertainty, or the pain. And so can you. There is a huge difference between simply thinking about your goals and taking action toward them. In fact, the gap between where you are and where you want to be is bridged by the decisions you make and the actions you take in response to the challenges you face. When you face a problem, don't retreat into the shadows. Step forward with intensity and determination. Take massive action. That's how you create momentum in your life. It's about setting clear goals and taking the first step, no matter how small it might seem. One small step leads to another, and pretty soon those small steps add up to a giant leap toward your goals. But here's the truth: massive action isn't always easy. It requires courage. It requires determination. But here's the kicker: it's the very act of taking action that starts to shift your reality. The world is waiting for you to show up, to do the work, and to make the change. One of the things I've learned that adversity is the raw material of transformation. It is through struggle that we grow the most. So many people believe that in order to succeed, they must avoid failure at all costs. But the reality is, success and failure are two sides of the same coin. It's impossible to have one without the other. The key is to take the lessons from failure and use them to your advantage. Every setback is an opportunity to learn, to adapt, and to become stronger. The world is not interested in how many times you fall. The world is watching how many times you get back up. And when you do get back up, remember that you are not starting from scratch. You are starting with experience, with wisdom, and with the knowledge that you have already overcome. Every time you rise after a fall, you are building a foundation that can withstand even the greatest storms. You were not born to live a life of mediocrity or complacency. You were born to do great things. You have within you an untapped well of potential, an unlimited capacity for growth and achievement. This power is always with you, even when you feel exhausted, overwhelmed, or unsure of yourself. It's the voice inside that whispers, you are capable, you are strong, you have what it takes. Your job is to learn how to listen to that voice and to trust it. This is the key to unlocking your true potential. When you are aligned with your inner power, you become unstoppable. You tap into a reservoir of energy, creativity, and resilience that propels you forward no matter the challenge. So as you leave here today, I want you to remember this: your challenges do not define you. The way you respond to them does. You have the power to shape your destiny, to rise above every difficulty that comes your way. and to create the life you have always dreamed of. But you must be willing to make a decision. You must be willing to take massive action. You must be willing to see adversity as your greatest ally in the journey towards success. There will be times when it feels like the world is against you, but trust me, it's not. The world is simply responding to the energy you put out. When you face challenges with the energy of possibility, hope, and action, you will draw toward you the resources, the people, and the opportunities that will help you succeed. Remember, you are stronger than you think. You are more capable than you know, and you are destined for greatness. So let's make today the day you rise above your challenges and step into the life you were always meant to live. The best is yet to come. Thank you.